front end for this. We're going to go through and introduce ourselves really quickly.
Hi, I'm Naina.
Patrick.
I'm Laura. I did the design part and the interface.
Yeah, my name's Joe, and I helped out with designing the interface and some of the game mechanics. And what we made is an application called Blockhero, which is a game about helping your neighbors become storm ready. We really wanted to design something that engaged the community. And we know currently that SEMA encourages everyone who lives and works and visits the Savannah to register with them to receive text alerts during an emergency. But the problem is that the text alerts aren't reaching as many citizens as they could. And it's believed that this issue exists because citizens don't readily have access maybe to the internet or the sign-up process, or they just don't know this service exists. So we're hoping that we could address these problems by creating a game that promotes community engagement and incentivizes citizens to sign up for text alerts, again, through the game. And in the end, reach people who may be disenfranchised from the current process.
How to play. First, you sign in, find a neighbor, just say hi, put their number or email into Blockhero, take a ridiculously fun selfie with them. Selfies are worth the most points. Level up and compete against others to be the best in your neighborhood. Find another neighborhood and own your neighborhood.
Yeah, so the core mechanics in this game, obviously you want to sign up as many people as possible, that's how you get the most points. It's pretty straightforward, right? But there's some other elements here that add like maybe a sense of strategy or urgency to it. So points will vary depending on hurricane warnings. So as a hurricane watch becomes a warning, or a voluntary evac becomes a mandatory evac, points will actually decrease by people who sign up. You know, incentivizing people to do it earlier, to be proactive, right? But it's interesting to note that selfie points will actually increase to encourage people to still play as that happens, and to use the app and be aware of these changes. And so Brittany's actually going to walk you through what we have so far.
Alright, so let's take a look at this. Okay, so here we have a very simple login with Facebook or Google+. We just kind of do this to streamline the process of extracting information from users. So let's go ahead. Assume we logged in, right? We are going to sign up Susan, my big neighbor. Alright, let's add a phone number. Alright, Susan. It's very hard to type a phone number. Alright, so we added this feature to let the database know if they have any special needs. Let's say she's a wheelchair. Alright, so let's add this neighbor. Alright, so we are looking at our profile. So we have met 30% of our goal right now. We are ranked 21 in our community. We've got 20 points earned, 35 neighbors helped. It doesn't actually look a little like this. Press it. Okay, cool. So there we go. That is what it's supposed to look like. Alright, so you'll see we have cards, and these are coming from our most recent additions. Lots of Susans. Right. Cool, so, and we can do this process again. We can level up again. And add someone else. Bob. Just doing this to show you guys the actual functionality. And he does not need to help. So we level it up again. Cool. So that is our functionality. Oh, and also we created an FAQ. We thought this was really important to kind of, I don't know, you reach out to a neighbor, maybe have some questions you can't answer, we compiled a database of just a reference sheet, really. I thought that was important to add as well. As far as some accessibility features, we've done everything that you do for a normal site for people that are, visually impaired, also speak French or Spanish. Cool. So I'm gonna slide to you.
Yeah, so who we really hope to impact, obviously maybe our members of the community that are not really tech savvy or plugged in, right, who won't go to the website and sign up themselves, or have some sort of special needs, like maybe they're blind, maybe low-income families that don't have the internet or a smartphone, and basically anyone who might not sign up otherwise. With our ultimate goal in mind, really, to promote community resilience by engaging and empowering residents. Okay, so some of the challenges we see that ongoing challenges we see facing, obviously, is creating a fun game around a message that prioritizes public safety. Kind of creating this subversive educational tool while keeping it fun, right? And then obviously creating a bridge for those who are not digitally accessible. That's it. Beyond the hackathon, we thought it'd be really interesting to maybe do a co-op and a user test maybe at a local school. Get kids engaged in this, have them going door to door. Seemed like a good way to sell this. And obviously implement future features and other game updates, other mechanics, ranking features, badges, stickers, all that stuff everyone likes in these little games. And then gradually, we'd like to see Blockhero become more of an informational portal, kind of a gateway to all the information that already exists, right? Make it fun, rope them in, and then, hey, now I know how to get to these things, right? It's there. So some of the future features we'd like to implement. You want to? Yeah, thanks.
So some future features are, we would like to implement maps, so possibly we could sync this up for wearables, make it a little bit more interactive from a tech perspective. I think, what you saw now is really just basic and you scale it to something really, really fun. Facebook game integration would be really cool because you already have such a platform that exists there. And that also helps as far as like traffic, just getting people to play. And a follow-up feature for your neighbors. And then also from a back-end perspective, do you want to speak to that? Okay, so from a back-end perspective, this would obviously integrate with whatever SEMA is already using. So, we don't have this information just living online by itself. It would go straight to SEMA. Cool. That's it. Any questions?
My question is, so once I'm a neighbor and I enter all my neighbor's information, but I guess then what happens to the neighbor, because the neighbor needs to accept, validate, opt in. You can't just give someone else's phone number and email address. So what does that part look like?
Yeah, we thought about that. Whenever you get a text from something, you just reply back yes, right? Obviously, if they don't reply back to that, it won't go into the system, but this is more so about getting people to even know that it exists, and just spreading the knowledge of it more so. Hoping they opt in.
Invite the neighbor to join the game as well?
Yeah, does anyone want to speak to how the SEMA texting currently works?
Yeah.
You have?
Yeah, I think what you're getting at is, will they be engaged with this afterwards? And I think people are more apt to do that when they talk face to face, right? So if I came to you with this and I was like, hey, help me to help you help me with this game, and then what is it about? Well, it's about all this stuff. And then I sit there and sign you up, and then you get the message. I think you're more likely to be like, hey, sign up, it's a kind of important thing, say yes to this message and you'll get these updates. So it's all about just getting people involved in this and knowing it's there.
If someone's only just saying yes to a message, they're not engaging in the game. So the game is successful.
Yeah, so the users are, in my mind now, the users are separate from the people we want to impact.
Oh.
if that makes sense. So like if I'm a game player, I'm going to try to find someone that may not know about seamless text messaging service to sign them up. And then they use it and they know. They may not use the app, but now they're on seamless text
So how do
service.
you grow your game players?
It's Amway for disaster.
Yeah.
There would be
Right.
competitive. There's a competitive.
There's a
element
social
to it.
aspect, there'd be a competitive aspect. Also, like I said, co-opting with the school would be really nice to do that.
Yeah, so definitely our target user audience is separate from the people that are benefiting from it. So I think the main goal here is how do you connect the bridge between people that are using tech and people that don't generally have access to tech. And yeah, that's a hard topic.
I just want to clarify before mumbling over here. You are essentially lead generation gamified for SEMA City. Is that what you look at it?
We're getting
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Any other questions?
Well, I was going to ask how to prevent cheating, but since you have to require a text message.
Well, I'm here. Yeah.
My neighbor's 80 years old, he does not know how to use a cell phone. How do I get him into this?
Yeah.
Pretty much wrong.
If he has a landline, I know the landlines are already registered. I don't know. People who are that disconnected, that's a challenge, right? But I think maybe just by approaching him and reaching the conversation is moving in the right direction.
The game and the game itself is promoting that conversation to happen with the first kids. So that is beneficial in itself. I think. Yes.
I'm a little confused, and I'm not sure if it's because I know our system pretty well. It sounds like, and from the terminology you pulled from our website, that's our Swift Reach community notification system, which in theory has a text message notification system, but we use that as a phone call notification system. Our text message system is via Twitter. So people can receive that if they text the words follow Chatham EMA to 40404. So I'm a little confused as to how that kind of plays into this Blockhero and how you even incorporate those two together. Because it's not like I've not heard you guys address.
Okay, so technically how would we, I guess, create this workflow from the number and, okay, so you can control that pipeline any way you want. We're just acquiring people's information and signing them up for your registry in a sense and putting them in your database. If you want to send that SMS from a Twitter API or you have a system already that does that, we're just getting people to that. And then it'll use your existing infrastructure to push that out. Does that make sense? Am I answering? No.
I think that. Do you think that this is replacing that?
No, I think in general, I'm just a little confused as to how they're supposed to relate because.
So I think that it's targeting a different audience, maybe. So someone that's disconnected and maybe doesn't even know that it has a hard time maybe even texting, they're not going to put it, right? So I think it's targeting a kind of off-the-grid audience that is
Or someone that just has
vulnerable.
like a flip phone, you know? That might be all they have. Or I know a lot of people, I was talking to a pharmacist, for instance, a lot of people come into the pharmacy that are older and don't even know if someone's approaching. But maybe if a kid went up to them and was like, hey man, help me with my game, now they know at least. And maybe you do get their flip phone cell number or something else. So that's the
But we can't sign people up for text message alerts, is what I'm trying to say. Like,
Well, they're signing up by giving their information to the kid playing the game.
Right, but for people to sign up for our text message alerts, they have to take their cell phone and text follow Chatham EMA to 40404. So there is no back-end way that I can go, like, so if you guys see this data, I can be like, that's awesome. Like, someone now knows that this exists, but you're not able to sign them up for anything.
It would usurp that way of doing it, and it would be simple by just plugging in all this. They no longer have to text Chatham EMA or that number. They would just put it in, and that's it.
Right, don't lock yourself into your current technical implementation. They didn't know that when they were designing the game.
That's why I said I was confused.
And there's
I'm
ways,
sorry, yeah.
there's ways that I've used text services before that it is obviously possible from a technical standpoint to trigger something from a database that is a text message. So if you guys don't have that currently, that could be something that we work on in the future to implement for you guys to solve that problem. Any other questions? Cool. Thank you.